and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing you how to knit a beanie. So to knit that beanie, this is the yarn that I'll be using. This is Alize Cotton Gold and it's a light sky blue color, and then I will be using this yarn with it. So I'll be using two strands, one of this yarn and one of this yarn, and knit this beanie. You can choose any yarn of your choice, and the knitting needle that I'll be using is this one. It's a UK size number 9 and that's 4 millimeters. So let's begin. Now to begin making this beanie, we will be using the long tail cast on to cast on our stitches. So I have left a long tail over here, and now I'm going to make a slip knot, and then we will begin casting on our stitches. So now we're going to insert our needle in this loop that we made, and we will cast on 68 stitches. So this is the first one right here, and then we will begin casting on. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this way you will cast on your stitches for the size that you are making this beanie. So here I have casted on 68 stitches. I will just count them once again to make sure that I have the right number of stitches, and then we will begin working on row number 1. Now I have the right amount of stitches on my needle, so we will turn our work and we will begin working on row number 1. Now to begin working on row number 1, so row number 1 and all the other rows are going to be worked exactly in the same way. We're going to work this beanie in a ribbing pattern. So for that we're just going to knit 2 and purl 2, knit 2 and purl 2, and this is how the entire beanie is going to be made until you get to the decreases, of course. So the first row and all of the rows after that, we are just going to, let me just zoom in a little bit. Okay, so now we are going to knit the first stitch, knit the second, so we have 2 knits, and then we're going to purl the next 2 stitches. There we go. This is what you are going to do for your entire beanie. You're just going to knit the first, knit the second, so 2 knits, and then you are going to work 2 purls. Two knits, 2 purls, 2 knits, 2 purls. This is the way you're going to keep working on the entire beanie. So I finished working on row number 1, and now we're going to turn our work around, and now we will begin working on row number 2, and it is going to be worked exactly in the same way as we worked row number 1. We are going to knit 2, and then we will purl 2. Oops, let's do that again. Yeah, so that's purl, again, knit 2 and purl 2. So in this way you will keep on working until your beanie reaches the size that you want. So I have worked on the beanie for exactly 8 inches, and now I'm going to start decreasing for the top. So to start the decrease for the first row, we are going to knit 2 together and purl 2 together. So we're going to go under the first, in the first 2 stitches. So you can see this is the first stitch, this is the second, and I'm going under both the stitches and I'm knitting those 2 together. So that's knit 2 together, and then we're going to purl 2 together. So go under the first, go under the second, and then we're going to purl these 2 stitches together, like Oops, we're going to do that again. Go under both the stitches and then purl these 2 stitches together. So in this way we are going to work on row number 1 of the decrease. We're going to again knit 2 together, just go under both the stitches and knit those stitches together, and then we're going to go under the next 2 stitches together and purl these 2 together like that. We're going to purl these stitches together. So in this way you are going to work the first round of the decrease. You're going to knit 2 together, then purl 2 together, and in this way you will reach the end of this round. So I have finished working on the first round of the decrease, which was knit 2 together and purl 2 together. So I've ended over here with the last purl 2 together. Now we're going to turn our work around, and now we are going to work row number 2, 3, and 4 in the same way. That's going to be knit 1 and then purl 1, knit 1 and then purl 1. So this is going to be your repeat for round number 2, 3, and 4. So this is the second round that we're working on. Then you will work the third round in the same way and the fourth round in the same way. It's going to be knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. So here I have finished working on the second, third, and fourth round of the decrease, and now to begin the fifth round we will start working on the wrong side of the work, which is right here, and this is the right side of the work. So to begin the fifth round we are going to purl 2 together. So we're going to go into the first 2 stitches and then we're going to purl these 2 together. So here we have our first purl 2 together. This is how we are going to work for the fifth round. We are going to go into 2 stitches and then we're going to purl those 2 stitches together. So you can do that any way that you find easy. So we're just going to purl these 2 stitches together, and we will just keep doing that until we reach the end of this round. We'll just purl 2 stitches together. I finished working on row number 5, and now we're going to turn our work and we are going to work on row number 6, which is the final round. So for that, this round is going to be worked with knit 2 together. So we're going to go in the first 2 stitches and then we're going to pick up our yarn and we are going to knit both of those. Let's do that again. We're going to knit both of those stitches together. So just like that, knit 2 together. So in this way you are going to work till you reach the end of this round. You're going to go in the next 2 stitches and then you will knit both of them together. Oops. Let's just do that again because they're a bit tight. So in this way you're going to work till you reach the end of this row. You're going to knit 2 together. So I have finished working on round number 6, which was the final round, and now we are going to cut a long tail so that we will have enough to seam in our hat. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave a long tail over here and we are going to cut our yarn, and then we are going to add this to a tapestry needle, and we are going to remove the stitches from the knitting needle to the tapestry needle like this. you're going to just put all the stitches on there, removing them from the knitting needle. That's our last one. And then you're going to just like that. Now we're going to turn our hat. We can work on any way. So this is the wrong side, so we're going to just work on the wrong side. We're going to seam them to the wrong side. We're going to work over here, and then we're going to turn the work inside out, turn the hat inside out, sorry, the beanie. So we're just going to seam, join and then I'll show you how it looks like in the end. So here I have finished joining my beanie, and this is how it looks like in the end. It is quite stretchable, as you can see. It's going to stretch. So it's really easy. You just have to cast on the number of stitches that you need for the size for the person that you're making. And after you have cast on the stitches, you can just keep working in the ribbing knit 2x2 pattern and decrease as I've shown you. And this is going to be a very simple and quick, easy beanie for you to make. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and if you did, please show your support by liking, commenting and subscribing to my channel. I will see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.